Calvin Ridley comes out and says, "Hey, I need a break." Because he missed a couple weeks ago for personal reasons. We had no idea.
Game,
yeah, we had no idea why, and then he missed it. And he did come out. He's like, "Oh, he's missing for personal reasons early." I'm like, "Dude, what is going on with Ridley? Like, something's got to be up.
Right.
Like, is something going on with the family member?" And it comes out he needs help. Like, he has some personal issues going on, some mental things that he needs to deal with. Wishing him nothing but the best to get through this. He is not retired by any means, so don't sell for any dip whatsoever.
No,
whatsoever. It's just,
if anything, buy if you can.
I have Calvin Ridley, and I've got some atrocious offers.
I'm sure
from Tyler Gunther.
This is the Tyler show.
It is.
Weird to put his name in the title, man.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Is that SEO friendly?
He's not going to want to listen to this one. No. Great guy. Love that dude. I really do genuinely love that dude. But yeah, he sent me these offers for Calvin Ridley. I was like, Tyler, there's no discount here. So if you're like make an offer that's respectable, and then he sent me another offer, I'm like, this is not respectable.
He's like, okay, I'll give you 3 seconds.
Dude, it was like Dearness Johnson, some other running back in like a second, and I'm like, what? And he's like, what if I throw in Superflex? What if I throw in Zach Wilson? I was like, that's something, at least. But there's no discount here. So if you have Calvin Ridley, you got to hold. I mean, he might not play again this year, but he
might.
He's 24 years old?
I think he's a little bit on the older end. He was an older guy coming in, so I think he's 26.
26 even, okay.
Yeah, he's 26.
Yeah, so not even in his prime yet. And it's already has... There's nothing else to do here with Calvin Ridley. It's just Cordero Patterson to the moon now.
It's a hold. There should be no discount, and you're fine. You move on. I mean, that's... You laugh at all the offers at this point. Don't get too frustrated like Rich over here, and just laugh them off. Like you're going to hold them. It stinks if you have them on your team.
If you're like, who are some of the players you would like? I'll give you a couple of names here. If you have Calvin Ridley, you're a contender and you need them. Like, would you make like DJ Moore?
Yes, I would take. I already have DJ Moore over Calvin Ridley.
Okay, so you make that move.
Yep.
You know me and DJ Moore.
Oh, you're back off again?
We have this.
You were in for a little bit there, Matt.
We have this very sordid relationship. I'm not sure I'd do that one.
Deebo Samuel.
And we're talking on a contender, right?
You're a contender. And like you need
Deebo.
I would do Deebo for this year because if you're in a serious contender, Deebo is balling out, man. Go for it.
He leads like the league in air yards. Everything, dude, just doing unreal statistics.
Statistics.
Yeah, you heard me. What if we go a little bit older? Somebody's offer. Would you do Devontae Adams?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, contender. I mean, I
would as well.
What about a player that's not performing like he did last year? Is not performing at high levels. Somebody else can get back down on the dip and not be as happy with them. Stephon Diggs.
I'm doing Diggs. I love Diggs
for Calvin Ridley.
Yeah, I would do it still. Because on a contender, I'm planning to win. So if I can get one that's in the same realm, so I'm talking top 16 or so receiver, I'm probably with the exception unless they're like over the age of 30.
Diggs does not fall into. He's like in the
Dynasty.
Okay, all right. I thought you were talking about win now type of.
Would you make that move, Matt?
I'm gonna have to look at the points per game.
He's back out on Diggs again.
Josh Allen's
look at this guy. You're so wishy-washy.
No. I do like the player. He's not having a great year, though. I'm trying to figure out right now, like, if you're better off just waiting it out. And
Ridley could be back in 2 weeks.
Exactly. Ridley could be right back there scoring 15 to 18 points a game.
So not pretend like he's had a great season either.
No, he is not.
Like, we're talking like he's played as a top 10 type of guy.
He's going through some stuff, man.
I'm just saying, like,
fair, Matt's right.
We're talking about him like he's been this like 20 point per game performer. He's been underwhelming when he's played so far this year.
I think something. I mean, we're talking Calvin Ridley. We're talking Derrick Henry. We're talking.
They're a point difference, by the way. A little bit.
Diggs above?
Yeah, Diggs is above.
So you would be getting a guy that's scoring more and he's for sure playing on a contender. Yes, I'm taking Diggs.
All right.
Yeah, I agree.
See, that was the info that I wanted to see, and yes, now I'm on board.
Okay, good.
I think a big thing here to talk about here in Dynasty Fantasy Football is like when you lose, we were in here in like week 8, week 9. This isn't week 3. This isn't week 4. When things like this happen and you're in first place, like you have to pivot. Right? Like you have to almost prepare to lose some equity, to lose some value here. Because remember, this is what we talk about when it comes to championship windows. It doesn't matter how good your team looks on paper. It doesn't matter how many stud running backs you have or stud receivers. You could have had one in this league with Derrick Henry, Christian McCaffrey, Saquon Barkley, and J.K. Dobbins. Right. It does not matter.
Stop winning trades. Go out and get good players that you can put in your starting lineup. Don't worry about winning a trade.
These windows are so small to win. It's like the Super Bowl. It's like we play this game to win, and some people just worry about like future equity. Like, oh, 23 first. Oh, I can't give it. Like, that's 2 years away, dude. Like, this is your window. Like, other teams are losing players. Other people are losing Calvin Ridley. They're losing Derrick Henry. Like, the opposite effect, we're like, oh, that team in first had Calvin Ridley and Derrick Henry on it. Man, like this, I thought there was no chance to compete with them. You know, like they would win to this Antonio Gibson. Like he's getting out carried by like there's a window. When these windows open up, you have to jump through them with everything you got. You got to go for that title.
Real quick, on the same line that you were just talking about, what if you had to drop down a potential slight tier in receiver? So what if we were looking at guys like Mike Williams, Michael Pittman Jr., T. Higgins? Would you trade one of those guys, or would you try to acquire one of those guys on a contender for Calvin Ridley?
Absolutely not on T. Higgins. I'll be talking about T. Higgins in next episode.
Teaser.
Now though,
I would 100%
has been balling.
Yeah,
he has been. We're about to talk about him in just a second here.
Yeah, I would 100%. Now listen, I would try and be sleazy on this and try and get like a 23 second on top of Calvin Ridley for Michael Pittman.
It's sleazeball over here.
But I think I honestly today, I mean, we go right into this like Pittman.
Yeah, we can talk about him now.
I need to move up my ranks even higher. I've already had him high. This is somebody we've been big on the whole time on this podcast. I would do Calvin Ridley right now straight up for Michael Pittman. Because if I'm a contender. But at the same time, I mean, what are we looking at? We're looking at the number one receiver on his team. So we saw Calvin Ridley, what he did with Julio, dominated. We've seen Calvin Ridley without Julio. So again, like Matt said, he's going through some things right now. It's a weird situation. So I'm not going to hold that against Calvin. I'm going to use 8 weeks and hold it against him when he's had literally a spectacular career up to this point.